Once upon a time, during the reign of Khosrow Anushiravan, the just and wise king of Persia, there was a bustling little town in a quiet corner of the empire. The people of this town lived together, working, trading, and going about their daily lives. But as often happens in any community, disagreements and conflicts sometimes arose. One day, a group of people became involved in a serious dispute. The quarrel escalated to the point that the town elders had to bring the matter before the king's court of justice. Khosrow Anushiravan, known for his fairness and wisdom, was to hear the case and deliver judgment. After careful investigation, it became clear that two men had a personal dispute. One of them had struck the other because he believed he had been wronged. When asked why he had done this, he said, "This man had treated me unjustly. He took what belonged to me, and so I defended myself." The court officials responded, "If someone wronged you, why did you not file a complaint instead of taking matters into your own hands?" The court of justice exists precisely for such situations. The man, visibly saddened, replied, "I came many times to seek justice, but no one would listen. This man was well connected with the courtiers, and I was not even allowed into the court to present my case. I had no choice but to act for myself." Hearing this, Khosrow Anushiravan was deeply concerned. True justice should reach every person without obstruction. He immediately ordered that the man receive his rightful claim and began devising a new system to ensure that all citizens could have their grievances heard. The king commanded that a large rope be stretched from the top of the royal palace's main hall to the public square, and that bells be hung along it. Any citizen who had a grievance could pull the rope, causing the bells to ring. This way, the sound would alert the king, ensuring that no noble or courtier could prevent justice from being delivered. From that day forward, whenever someone felt wronged, they could pull the rope and the bells would sound, signaling Khosrow Anushiravan to intervene personally. Time passed, and one day the rope shook violently, and the bells rang louder than ever. The townspeople rushed to see what had happened. To their surprise, they found a miserable, injured, and nearly naked donkey standing by the chain, struggling to hold itself upright. Its back and neck were wounded, and it was clear the animal had suffered greatly. People exclaimed, "What foolishness is this, that someone would play with the rope of justice in such a way?" The king's wise minister, Mer, examined the situation carefully. He discovered that the donkey was old, exhausted, and had been abandoned by its previous owner. Now, the animal had wandered into the town and somehow managed to reach the rope of justice. The royal court traced the donkey's history and learned that a miller, who had once owned the donkey, had released it years earlier. The donkey had grown old and was no longer strong enough for mill work, so the miller had let it go. The king then asked the miller, "If we provide you with a healthy, young donkey and also feed this old one, would you care for it, treat its wounds, and restore it to health?" The miller replied earnestly, "Why would I not? I am ready to care for it, heal its injuries, and even help it regain its strength to serve once more." Before starting, the miller consulted with his daughter. He said, "My dear, I must care for this donkey for 6 months, heal it, and help it regain strength. But we need a way to make it appear as if the donkey is learning, as if it is wise." His clever daughter suggested, "Father, do not worry. I will prepare 2 leather-bound books. We will place straw and grains between the pages. As the donkey eats them, it will seem as though it is turning the pages and reading. People will think the donkey is gaining knowledge and wisdom." And so, the miller and his daughter worked diligently for 6 months. Every day, they placed straw and grain within the books for the donkey to eat. To any onlookers, it appeared as if the donkey were studying diligently, reading the pages carefully. When the 6 months were complete, the miller presented the donkey to the king. Khosrow Anushiravan and his ministers marveled at the ingenuity and care demonstrated by the miller. They were delighted by his wisdom, patience, and skill in solving the problem. And the townspeople also celebrated the cleverness and dedication of the miller and his daughter. From that day forward, justice was upheld with greater care than ever before. Citizens understood that even small and seemingly powerless creatures could play a vital role in ensuring fairness, provided that someone watched over them with intelligence and compassion. And so, the kingdom of Khosrow Anushiravan prospered, and the lesson was clear. True justice reaches all, even the most humble and overlooked, when guided by wisdom, diligence, and cleverness.